Hello, my name is Christine Thompson, the Assistant Director and Archaeologist in the Applied Anthropology Laboratories, Ball State University, located in Muncie, Indiana. I am excited to give you an overview of our CLIR project, Unearthing a Half-Century of Archaeological Research in Indiana, Digitizing the Report of Investigations and Archaeological Report Series and Associated Diagnostic Artifacts. Simply put, we will make 50 years of archaeological research fully accessible to qualified professionals, tribal communities, and the public. Our project officially started June 1st, but due to COVID-19, our work did not begin in earnest until we completely reopened our facilities on August 24th. The Applied Anthropology Laboratories has been in existence since 1978, first concentrating on cultural resource management projects, then in the last decade focusing more on grant-funded research with a student-centered mission. In over 50 years, we have amassed an archaeological report series and a reports of investigation series totaling over 132 volumes, covering Indiana's long occupation history from the earliest pre-contact American Indian land use and ceremonial behaviors through frontier military engagements, historic American village and settlements, and 20th century farmsteads. We are digitizing these 132 volumes and associated maps, plus 3D scanning and taking photos of 4,000 associated diagnostic artifacts. Upon completion of this project, these research results, now hidden in filing cabinets, paper copies, and artifact typology cabinets, will become available to the public, American Indian scholars, historians, and ethnohistorians throughout the Midwest and the nation. Our CLIR team this semester consists of a graduate assistant, 5 paid student assistants, an unpaid intern, and 5 staff members. Our repository for our digitized collections is the Digital Archaeological Record, also known as TDAR. After TDAR training in July, we quickly realized that we needed a mechanism to track and quality control all metadata before entry into TDAR's multi-tiered hierarchy of collections, projects, and resources. We created an access database that mimics TDAR's structure. We populate this database with metadata for each of our 132 reports and each of the thousands of archaeological sites discovered during these projects. This access database allows us a high level of data validation and data relationships inherent in our collections, reports, and archaeological sites. It allows us to quality control every single piece of data before entry into TDAR. Our Tribal Advisory Board will help us manage which pre-contact artifacts will be 3D scanned and photographed as part of our project. Many of our challenges were fully expected. We are scanning paper copies that are 50 years old, some taped together and quite fragile. Our diagnostic artifacts are stored in typology cabinets and must be organized in order to be scanned and associated with the correct project. We have a large team of students to train and numerous procedures to create and troubleshoot. Quality control must be completed in a timely and accurate fashion. Of course, like everyone else, we are also experiencing challenges we could never have predicted in early March. In addition to strict safety protocols, including PPE, social distancing, and structured student schedules, the COVID-19 pandemic has totally changed our project workflow, both short-term and long-term. At any given time, at least one and often 2 of our project team members are quarantined. We have revised our initial workflows to address tasks that can be completed on-site now. Tasks that can be done remotely are saved for later if possible. We are working out of order based on our original plan, which is intentional, and we track every process step as we go. Our biggest COVID-19 challenge is managing our 3D artifact scanning process, as only one person at a time can access our 3D scanners housed in a single office. Moving forward, we continue to tweak our workflows to get as much on-site work, such as diagnostic collections management, 3D scanning, paper scanning, done now, so we are prepared as team members quarantine or if we experience another university shutdown. If needed, we could have team members perform 3D editing, optical character recognition, redaction, metadata population, and TDAR entry remotely for a finite time, given the proper equipment and work environment. Most of our student team members will continue with us during the spring semester, and many will be available for the second year of this project. Our scope of work is scheduled for completion by May 31st, 2022. We will be sharing our results at professional conferences as we near completion.